Do be seated, please. As Chancellor of the University, I declare this congregation open for the conferring of degrees by the authority of the Senate and of the Council.
High Sheriff of Rutland, my Lord Bishop, distinguished guests, parents, friends, and graduands. As Vice-Chancellor, I am delighted to welcome you all to this degree congregation. It is a celebration for all those who graduate today. We celebrate your many achievements that culminate in the award of a degree from a major international research and teaching-led university. While you have been with us, the university has developed and changed. We are now a community of 19,000 students and 3,000 staff with a turnover of £184 million, a 6% increase on last year. It all demonstrates that universities are businesses. They are also complex organisations, but with education at their heart. In these circumstances, higher education has, quite rightly, become a topic of public interest. We are very proud of our achievements in this academic year. Last autumn, we were shortlisted for a second time for the title Institution of the Year. We were delighted when the Times Higher Education Supplement's booklet on this competition commented, "Leicester may not be the most famous university in the UK, but by any measure, it is one of the best." We decided that that was a sentence that we could not have written ourselves any better than the THES. The qualities of Leicester were demonstrated in responses that our students made who completed the National Student Survey and placed us top among mainstream English universities who teach full-time students. And indeed, the same survey placed 14 out of 19 departments in the top 10 in the UK. Now, of course, the graduating class of 2007 had the opportunity to complete the National Student Survey in January of this year, and I'm sure, like us, you will be delighted to know that the results are due out on Monday. So we should be watching very eagerly to see what you think of the work that we've been doing this academic year and in the previous 3 years. But so far, we conclude that the reasons for our success lies in the equal focus that Leicester places on providing high-quality teaching and high-quality research. In terms of research grant and contract income, in order to generate new work, new projects, new developments, we find that up until May of this academic year, the university has generated £41 million in grant money. That represents a 73% increase on the same period last year. We are very pleased with those developments, which I sincerely hope will continue in subsequent academic years. In May of this year, Leicester was also placed in the top 20 universities in The Guardian, and 14 subjects were placed in the Guardian's league table, putting us in the top 20 in the UK. Certainly, our position in league tables has improved, and we plan to go higher. Think of it like this: the higher we are placed in league tables, the greater the value of the degree that you take with you today. But you might ask, what contributes to our league table position? First, I would point to the development of teaching. National Teaching Fellowships have been awarded to our staff every year since they were developed 4 years ago. This year, a fellowship has been awarded to Dr. Liz Anderson from the medical school for innovative work in developing the curriculum on the interface of healthcare and clinical medicine. As a leading teaching and research university, we also see it as essential to appoint leaders in their particular fields. We have developed a new blood scheme for lecturers, which is now in its second round, where 500 applicants competed for 10 posts. This brings our total of new blood lecturers to 33, and indeed includes the appointment of people who are research leaders in their field and the research leaders of the future, who will enable us to develop our teaching drawing on leading-edge research. In the last year, Leicester researchers in the social sciences have engaged in a whole range of activity. And just to take a few examples, in the School of Education, Hilary Kremen and Hugh Busher have won a research grant from the British Academy to study disaffection in schools. Vassal Cycler has led a large team of colleagues on a series of policy reviews for the Teaching Development Agency, focusing on the nature and effectiveness of teaching assistants and the manner of their deployment. This has been a 2-year project which has recently been completed. And finally, to take another example from education, the department and the university has entered into a formal cooperative agreement with the University of Malta, which arises out of work that is being done by the head of department, Professor Paul Cooper, who is conducting research on the social, emotional and behavioural problems that occur in Maltese schools. It's very evident from those examples that researchers in the social sciences are not only engaged in fundamental work, but also engaged in policy-related activities, which is so important in developing policy and practice in the field of schooling. Our Institute of Lifelong Learning has this year established a lifelong learning network, which it leads on behalf of all the higher education institutions in the East Midlands region. This particular lifelong learning network focuses on skills for sustainable communities, a 3-year project valued at £4 million in order to engage in a whole range of activities, developing new foundation degrees, developing new modules and bridging courses to make them more accessible for vocational learners and learners already in employment, developing progression agreements whereby it makes it easier for the learner to progress from their previous educational experience into higher education. This highlights one particular aspect. Many universities talk about educational policy and in particular widening participation, the development of lifelong learning. Here in the University of Leicester, we do talk about it, but we also see it very important to take action in these areas and make sure that opportunities are opened up to a wider public. It is in this sense that our Richard Attenborough Centre also aims to offer opportunities to the community to participate in educational activities without barriers in ways that challenge and inspire. Access and inclusion continue to be at the heart of the Centre's work, and in its 10th year, the Centre continues to grow and flourish. During this last year, it has attracted some 5,000 visitors to its events and exhibitions, and there are over 1,000 students registered on its short courses in the arts. Our School of Management, we are very proud to say, was first rated in the National Student Survey in August 2006. This is a great accolade for the school and is coupled with its leading-edge research record. The school has also been invited to organise the 25th Anniversary International Conference of the Standing Committee on Organisational Symbolism, which has attracted much media interest. And in turn, the school has also developed a master's level course on Shakespeare and management that again has attracted much interest. And finally, but very importantly, In this academic year alone, members of the school have collectively published 14 books and edited books, 70 articles that are published in learned journals that I suspect many of you graduating today have had to read, and also 20 book chapters. Whether you've had to purchase the books, I don't know. We shall certainly not be asking to see the receipts before you graduate. We leave that to the School of Management. Now, in order to support the work of our staff and students, we need to develop high-quality facilities. In the last year, we have opened a new £25 million Student Hall of Residence on our Oadby campus with state-of-the-art facilities for 581 students. This will be officially opened in December this year and will be named after our outgoing Chairman of Council, John Foster. We have also completed a £6 million refurbishment of over 130 rooms and laboratories across the campus, and we've opened a £22 million building dedicated to biomedical research. But by far the largest building project in which the university has engaged since the 1960s is the University Library project, which will open to staff and students in January 2008. This is an essential part of the research and teaching infrastructure that constitutes a £32 million project which contains something for absolutely everyone on the campus. It will double the size of our library and bring together excellent facilities for research and teaching. It will demonstrate that libraries, knowledge creation and knowledge management are at the heart of higher education. But any university requires multi-million pound investments for new buildings, new laboratories, classrooms and equipment, and in this sense, Leicester is no exception. Over the past 3 years, the university will have invested over £80 million in its estate. This has been funded by our own funds, by government grants, by loans, and also, most importantly, by donations. It is indeed essential that government, under the Comprehensive Spending Review, continues to fund universities at an appropriate level in order to continue the transformation that has occurred in the last 10 years. But this funding needs to be placed alongside our own funding. It is not sufficient for any university to rely on government grants alone. In this respect, our funding campaign for the library project has now reached something like £10 million. But can I say, in case you're under any illusions, we would be very happy to receive any donations, and indeed I'm sure if you wish to talk to any University of Leicester staff, they would be delighted to tell you all about our fundraising activities. All the fundraising and all the money that is generated in the university is there in order to plough back into the estate and enhance and develop the student experience. And we are planning many more activities. There is certainly no shortage of ideas in this university. In turn, we also make a considerable contribution to the community that takes many forms. Contact, which is a student volunteer organisation, has 540 registered volunteers who have clocked up over 10,000 volunteer hours in the local community this year. Among the projects in which they have engaged has been a student-led after-school drama club in an inner-city primary school, collaboration with the Refugee Housing Association, helping to raise money for local refugees, and an environmental education project just off the Ring Road, which develops aspects of gardening and rural life for school children, young offenders, and local community groups. And as a result of all these projects, we know that more than 1,600 young people in the city of Leicester will have had contact with a University of Leicester student during the course of this academic year. 10 days ago, our 6th International Sculpture Show opened in our Botanic Gardens in Oadby. This exhibition brings together works by some of the world's most accomplished sculptors, and this year celebrates the work of both emerging and established artists who work side by side at Studio Sem in Pietrasanta in Italy. This is a studio known throughout the world as a beacon for nurturing creative exchange with many illustrious names. The exhibits in our botanic gardens are very expensive, but viewing is free, and I do strongly recommend that you pay a visit to the botanic gardens, providing, of course, that the weather holds off after the end of this ceremony. Our work in the University of Leicester never stops. We are creating plans for new research, new teaching programs, and new community links. It all demonstrates we are a dynamic university, and I hope you will keep in touch with us through the coming years through the Alumni Association. Certainly, I shall look forward to be able to greet you at alumni events in subsequent years. Finally, I would like to congratulate you all on the degrees you have obtained. In particular, those of you who have engaged in distance learning study or have engaged in part-time degrees, we do appreciate that your academic study has to be fitted in very busy lives with jobs, families, and a whole range of other commitments. In that sense, I'm sure that your families are very proud of the achievements you have, whether you've been studying full-time or part-time or by distance learning. Now, before I close, I think I ought to just briefly say something about a competition I run every year between all the faculties. It seems to me that given that graduation ceremonies are celebrations where people have an opportunity to applaud their fellow students, we need to see which faculty can applaud longest and loudest. Now, normally at this stage of the proceedings, I would be saying to you in previous years, look, the only competition is the medical students on Friday. You don't need to worry about anybody else. However, this year it's all a bit tougher. Tuesday, the combined forces of the arts faculty, half the arts faculty and the Faculty of Social Science, was a marvellous occasion, so much so that the Dean at the end of the occasion indicated, was it a prize-winning performance? I think many of us thought it was, first degree ceremony this year. And then yesterday afternoon, the Faculty of Arts equally demonstrated that they were fantastic. And we were saying it's going to be very, very difficult this year, but of course we knew we could also rely on the social science faculty this morning. So, applause, stamping on the floor, whistling to your fellow students, these are all allowable within this occasion, and we hope you have a very enjoyable time. But at this point, you need to join with me in showing your appreciation to your parents, relatives, friends and sponsors who have supported you through the university. So I would now ask the graduating class of 2007 to join with me in a round of applause for all those people. Well, that's very good and a very good start. So have a very enjoyable day, applaud your fellow students, and all good wishes to you in your future careers.
Sir Michael Bishop is the chairman of British Midlands Airways, the second largest UK airline. His life has been a long love affair with aviation, an industry which has seduced and ruined many lesser men. At 65, he is now the elder statesman of the industry to which he has given his life. Michael Bishop was born in Cheshire in 1942. Immediately after leaving school, he joined the family business which built specialised commercial vehicles. However, he had already fallen in love with aviation. At the age of 7, his parents had taken him on a flight to Dublin, his first experience of commercial aircraft. The trip was made in search of chocolate, a rationed rarity in post-war Manchester. Later, while still at school, he had a summer job with a charter airline at Manchester Airport. So, after a short exposure to the world of specialised commercial vehicles, he left the family business in 1963 and set up his own aircraft handling business, working with a local firm, Mercury Airlines, at Manchester Airport. Perhaps this is not too great a change. Aircraft are really only specialised commercial vehicles, perhaps more romantic than most. When Mercury was taken over by British Midland Airways in 1964, Sir Michael joined the new owner. He has never left the company, of which he is now a major shareholder and which he now runs. He was appointed general manager in 1969, a director a year later, managing director in 1972, and chairman in 1978. The development of the company is very largely due to him alone. He was knighted in 1991 for services to aviation. In 1978, Sir Michael raised £2.5 million to take control of British Midland. Curiously, much of this money came in the form of a loan from an entrepreneurial Californian dentist. Sir Michael describes that August day as the happiest of his life. In the years before and since, he has fought endless battles with the government to open up the skies to competition. He reckons that the second happiest day of his life was when he won the right to compete with the nationalised British Airways in 1982. He is still fighting governments, now in order to get an open skies policy operating between Europe and the United States. Despite these battles, and his oft-expressed belief that it is absolutely essential in business that you have substance and not spin, he enjoys cordial relations with the present government, possibly because he has never hidden his colours as a lifelong Conservative. Indeed, he was described by Neil Kinnock. Does anyone remember Neil Kinnock? He was described by Neil Kinnock as a cordial old Tory. Accurate enough, except that Sir Michael and Kinnock are the same age. British Midland has grown considerably under Sir Michael's leadership since those early days. It now carries more than 10 million passengers a year, has a turnover of nearly 900 million per annum, and employs over 4,000 people. The business is based at Castle Donington in Leicestershire, close to its major operating centre at East Midlands Airport. In 2002, Sir Michael launched a low-cost airline, BMI Baby, which is now the second largest budget airline in the UK. BMI Baby will be well known to all local residents as the sponsor of the weather forecasts on independent television in the Midlands. I trust that their maintenance engineers are more reliable than their weather forecasters. Aviation is not the only interest in Sir Michael's life. If there is one thing about which he is more passionate than he is about aircraft, then it is the operettas of Gilbert and Sullivan. He has been the chairman of the D'Oyly Art Opera Trust since 1989. The Trust, the original producer of all of the work of Gilbert and Sullivan, is sponsored by British Midland and by Sir Michael personally, which he describes as a bit of an indulgence. Indeed, the Michael Bishop Foundation has been the principal financial support of D'Oyly Cart since the company recommenced regular production in 1987. In recognition of his work, Sir Michael Bishop became an honorary member of the Royal Society of Musicians of Great Britain in 1989. Sir Michael Bishop has been described as a little unconventional, but not too much, and shyly charming or politely awkward, depending on how you look at it. He has been very successful, and perhaps more importantly, has thoroughly enjoyed his work. Most important of all, after nearly 45 years in aviation, he has no hesitation in saying that he would do it all over again. Today, we honour a man who has brought great benefits to the East Midlands and to airline passengers generally. Mr. Chancellor, on the recommendation of the Senate and of the Council, I present Sir Michael Bishop that you may confer on him the Honorary Degree of Doctor of Laws.
Sir, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Laws. Thank you, sir. Take it back.
Chancellor, distinguished and honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, instructions to me were strictly that I should be limited to 3 minutes of fame at Leicester University in my response. And firstly, I'm most honoured to receive this degree and thank the Chancellor and all those at Leicester University who have given me this honour, which I hugely appreciate. I actually feel a great affinity with this city and county and university, having lived and worked in Leicestershire for 37 years. The orator mentioned my interests, among other musical interests which I have, in the D'Oyly Cart and Gilbert and Sullivan. So I shall just actually paraphrase what he said about me in a few words that I've sort of adapted from W.S. Gilbert himself. When I was a lad, I served a term as office boy for an airline firm. I cleaned the windows and swept the floor and polished up the handle on the hangar door. But that kind of life so suited me, I am now the ruler of an air navy. Now, this week has been a seminal moment in aviation history, because the Boeing 787 was rolled out on Sunday. And it has a number of important connections with Leicestershire, and no doubt this university and many places in the East Midlands. This aircraft is made of composite materials, a completely new and revolutionary process. But only 25 miles from where we're sitting now, the first jet engine was run and tested 65 years ago. And the East Midlands and the universities and places of learning have had an important part in aviation history, not just my airline, but in the manufacturing, more importantly, business. And now, 65 years after the development of that aircraft, it will be a Rolls-Royce engine, which powers this new Dreamliner into the 21st century. Presently, there are two principal manufacturing companies in the world, Boeing and Airbus. And at the moment, European and US technology is preeminent. But, and this is a point which I make particularly at this gathering, that we should never presume our competence and our preeminence in this very important industry. There are other countries, particularly in Japan and China and maybe in Russia, who have great aspirations to replace us. And it's more important than ever that more children going to school learn chemistry and physics, and that we send more and more people to universities to learn skills in engineering. Because if we're to maintain our preeminence as a country in these affairs, we simply have to put more people through those particular disciplines. If we don't, we will lose our preeminence and we will not enjoy the lead that we've had for so long. There are three challenges affecting my industry in particular: the technical one I've just referred to, and the environment and terrorism. The environment is an interesting issue. Please don't take any judgments too soon. This summer should tell you a lot about global warming. It may not be as imminent as you may feel, but there's not a lot we can do ourselves about terrorism but take the greatest care. Our industry has a can-do attitude, as I'm sure we all want to do in all our careers, for those who are just starting and in the future. By doing this, I'm sure that this university and many other places of learning will contribute to the industry which I have worked in for so many years, the skills and the knowledge and the experience which will keep our industry running for many, many years to come. Now, many of you now have to light up outside as a result of what happened on July the 1st. And certainly in the airline industry, safety is an absolutely preeminent requisite of everything that we do. But I'll just finish with a short story that connects those two things together. When I was much younger, I went to a lunch to mark the retirement of Sir David Nicholson, who had done a difficult job of joining together, merging BEA and BOAC into British Airways. It's in 1974. He was going from that job to be the chairman of British American Tobacco, the international tobacco conglomerate. And the chairman of the Civil Aviation said to him, "We say goodbye to you, David, from Civil Aviation, in the sure and certain knowledge that you will kill more people in your next job than you have in your last." Thank you very much for this honour, Mr. Chancellor. Thank you.
The graduates in the Faculty of Social Sciences will be presented by the Dean, Professor Jackson. Will all graduates in the faculty please stand?
Mr. Chancellor, I ask you to admit these candidates from the Faculty of the Social Sciences to the several degrees for which they are presented.
Graduands in the Faculty of the Social Sciences, by the authority of the Senate, I admit you to the several degrees for which you are presented.
For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Suparadi Karalak. Adamola Obembe. Oslam Olgu. For the degree of Doctor of Education, Criselda Kiza. Enda Dunican. Martha Lam. Grace Lim Chan. Talia Nagar. Jason Ong. For the degree of Master of Arts in Applied Linguistics and TESOL, Salma Haddad. Jashri Ramali. Wafa Zogbar. For the degree of Master of Arts in Primary Education, Maria Ikonomou. Linia Zerab. For the degree of Master of Arts in Professional Studies in Education, Hagad Ganesh Jalamurti. For the degree of Master of Business Administration Educational Management, Mahen Gunaprasad. Nicola Anderson. Marcella Bailey. Susan Bushop, Lula Christofi, Jose D'Amico, Rachel Day, Kathleen Downham, Anthony Forrest, Rebecca Gatsis, Ophelia Gokoyan, Mark Halliday, Bernadine Harrison, Caroline Lewis, Pierre Scotton, Nicola Walker, Anne Wiles. For the degree of Master of Business Administration Sports Management, Caroline Fabry. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Solomon Aqua. Michael Ade. Ida Adu. Dixon Adekojo. Charles Adusi. Moses Ayemang. Mohammed Naji Al-Asaf. Basil Al-Juridi. Wala Al-Saif. Rohana Thelak Alagiagi. Folokemi Aliu. Abdullah Al-Mayrij. Naif Faisal Al-Sulamani. Francis Amewa. Michael Amoka Atta. Yaba Anani. Lawson Ansong. Yorsakti Api Charvosa Salib. Claudia Apia Asiama. Benjamin Apia Kubi. Samson Asante. Samson Asumadu. Mamadou Ba. Zina Balcom. Richard Begg. Tarun Bhatia. Nicholas Beloka. Nana Binney. Kwashi Atatsi. Favur Boeki Yabaha. Ernest Boateng Okra. Ossie Bonsu. Linda Bromwich. Stephen Brown. Edwin Buhagia. Osama Burhan.
Many congratulations.
Andy Chan,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Priscilla Charles,
Congratulations, Priscilla.
Bright Shelthangam,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Mei Siu Chen,
Many congratulations.
Ya Ming Chen,
Congratulations, Yanni.
Yin Ha Chen,
Congratulations.
Wei Kan Chu,
Congratulations.
Christian Kabina,
Congratulations.
Richard Cornish,
Congratulations.
Osbert D'Souza,
Many congratulations.
Frank Daly,
Well done, Frank. Congratulations.
Isifu Danyi,
Many congratulations.
Hayford Doe,
Many congratulations.
Carol Donker,
Congratulations.
Mohammed Dukhan,
Congratulations, Mohammed. Well done.
Ian Edwards,
Well done, Ian. Congratulations.
Stuart Errington,
Congratulations, Stuart.
Oladia Fakunli,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Heathcliff Farugia,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Ebenezer Faye Attar,
Congratulations, Ebenezer. Well done.
Keith Fraser,
Well done, Keith. Congratulations.
Toshisuga Fuke,
Come back there. Congratulations.
Tian Ho,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Agatha Harley,
Congratulations, Ebenezer. Well done.
Matthew Herbert,
Congratulations, Matthew. Well done.
Eva Hochdorfer,
Congratulations, Stephen. Well done.
Alice Hopkins,
Well done, Alice. Congratulations.
Su Huang,
Many congratulations.
Yaling Huang,
Many congratulations.
Josephine Hutton,
Congratulations, Stephen. Well done.
Emmanuel Hyde,
Well done, Emmanuel. Congratulations.
Elijah Idun Tiwa,
Congratulations, Elijah. Well done.
Anne Itotia,
Congratulations, Anne. Well done.
Sylvester Itoya,
Well done, Spencer. Congratulations.
Sveta Jadav,
Many congratulations.
Bernard Kankam,
Many congratulations, everybody. Well done. Congratulations.
Omar Kante,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Alexandra Carl,
Congratulations, Alexander. Well done.
David Kenny,
Well done, David. Congratulations.
Gary King,
Congratulations, Gareth. Well done.
Michael Klutzy,
Congratulations, Michael. Well done.
Albert Corsa,
Many congratulations.
Gary Kum,
Congratulations, Gareth. Well done.
Simon Kunish,
Congratulations, Well done.
Kwame Kusi,
Many congratulations.
Charles Quaffey,
Girls, well done. Congratulations.
Michael Lawrenson,
Well done, Michael. Congratulations.
Peter Lazarus,
Congratulations on your degree.
Jun Chang Lee,
Many congratulations on your degree.
Se Sin Lee,
Congratulations, Stacey.
Christopher Lester,
Congratulations, Christopher. Well done.
Chu Feng Lin,
Congratulations on your degree.
Elizabeth Lingley,
Well done, Elizabeth. Congratulations.
Dimitri Liberis,
Congratulations, Elizabeth. Well done.
Listol Marty,
Many congratulations.
Charles Mbiri,
Well done. Congratulations.
Ian Mershika Bonds,
Congratulations. Well done.
Osumanu Mohammed,
Many congratulations.
Jerry Machimba,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Suleiman Mugirwa,
Many congratulations.
Angela Magori,
Many congratulations.
Peter Ung,
Congratulations. Well done.
Joyce Nyamanza,
Congratulations, Joyce. Well done.
Isaac Niku,
Congratulations, Isaac. Well done.
Kofi Obeng Asiedu,
Many congratulations.
Isaac Okran,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Tatsuji Oda,
Congratulations, well done.
Alex Offrey,
Congratulations, Alex. Well done.
Amaka Akafor,
Many congratulations.
Martin Oludavis,
Well done, Martin. Congratulations.
Banning Asofu,
Many congratulations.
Hannah Ose,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Stephen Ocheri,
Congratulations, Stephen. Well done.
Laling U Yang,
Congratulations, Riley.
Vinod Rao,
Many congratulations.
Emma Rees,
Congratulations, Thomas. Well done.
Hedley Rotasi,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Samina Sadiq,
Congratulations, Samina. Well done.
George Sarpong Barnor,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Alaladi Sarmuni,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Ka Kong Se,
Many congratulations.
Abigail Seckley,
Well done, Abigail. Congratulations.
Rajendranath Cham,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Feng Rong Shu,
Congratulations, Daniel Chu.
Logana Den Sidabaram,
Congratulations on your degree.
Chu Xiang Se,
Congratulations on your degree.
Josephine Turkson,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Nina Turner,
Well done, Nina. Congratulations.
Ngozi Uchi,
Many congratulations.
Michael Verity,
Well done, Michael. Congratulations.
Timothy Ward,
Well done, Timothy. Congratulations.
Ju Seng Wang,
Congratulations, Hussein.
Naftal Weri,
Many congratulations.
Jane Wittering,
Well done, Jane. Congratulations.
Sarath Yahampath,
Many congratulations.
Solomon Yeboah, Yong Kui Ying. For the degree of Master of Science in Educational Leadership, Chi Lim Chow. James Houghton. Anna Spiteri. Adishka Tara. Tati Greenhouse.
Congratulations.
Royston Gardner. I have no name, but we'll put that right in a few moments, okay? So.
Angela Sarkis is Chief Executive of the Ymca. Prior to her assuming that position last year, she described herself as a management consultant. It would be hard to think of a more understated term for the work of such an extraordinary woman. She has, for example, served as strategic advisor to the Council of Ethnic Minorities Voluntary Organizations, teacher workload advisor to the then Department for Education and Skills, chief executive to the Church Urban Fund, director of the Divert Trust, chair of the National Council of Voluntary Organizations Diversity Project, advisor to the Social Exclusion Unit, trustee for the BBC's Children in Need, and a member of the Faith and Nation Inquiry for the Evangelical Alliance. This sample of her activities is indicative of her major concerns: young people at risk and social disadvantage in urban areas. To these concerns, she brings formidable expertise in three fields: organizational management, leadership development, and diversity. In marked contrast to many of those who occupy senior positions in our society, Angela Sarkis did not come from a privileged background. She was educated at Cottesmore School, not the prep school in Pease Pottage, but the State Girls' School in an inner-city area of Nottingham. This school, which later became Sandfield Comprehensive, closed in 1992 because of falling numbers. It was not a desirable place to be educated. Angela nonetheless prospered, supported by family and by church, and went on to Leeds University, where she read theology and sociology. She then made what we naturally think of as the key decision in her professional life, which was to come to the University of Leicester to study for a postgraduate diploma in social work. For the first 10 years of her professional career, she worked as a probation officer for the Middlesex Probation Service. Those years on the front line are the foundation stone of all that has happened since then. Her knowledge of social disadvantage and the strategies needed to combat it is not theoretical, but is rather rooted in hard experience. Angela's rise from practitioner to chief executive began at a dignified pace with her appointment in 1989 as unit manager of the Brent Family Service Unit. 4 years later, she became assistant director of the Intermediate Treatment Fund, which became the Divert Trust. The name evokes the aspiration to divert vulnerable young people from a life of crime. Angela first became a senior manager in 1996 when she was appointed as chief executive of the Church Urban Fund. By that time, government had noticed her abilities and a series of appointments followed. She became a member of the Social Exclusion Unit, a member of the House of Lords Appointments Commission, a non-executive director of the National Offenders Management Board, a BBC governor, an advisor to the DFES, and a director of the Correctional Services Board at the Home Office. The nation has honoured her with the award of a CBE for her contribution to the alleviation of poverty. In July 2006, Angela assumed her present position as Chief Executive of the YMCA. The challenge of this post is formidable, as the organisation suffers from an image that reflects its past as a provider of cheap hostels, rather than its present mission as a service charity with a youth agenda. Many of you will know the popular Village People YMCA song that has evolved into a dance that breaks out at office parties, wedding receptions, sporting functions, famously after the fifth innings of every baseball game at Yankee Stadium in New York. Dealing with the connotations associated with that song and dance is a major part of the brand management for which Angela Sarkis is now responsible. Under her leadership, the YMCA touches the lives of more than 1 million young people, not all of them young or male or Christian, every year. It makes available more safe housing for vulnerable young people than any other provider in the UK. The 140 YMCAs in England provide health and physical activity programs, training and citizenship programs in schools, and a range of crime prevention and youth justice services. Here in Leicester, where we have had a YMCA since 1870, the association has maintained original facilities such as the theatre, which opened in 1900, and has also responded to contemporary needs. It is now a housing association that provides accommodation for vulnerable young people on 2 sites, and as if that were not enough, it also offers parenting courses, play schemes, community arts activities, community education, health and fitness classes, an advice and support centre, and a bail support scheme. Angela makes it all happen. Now, how, you may wonder, does one person manage to achieve so much? Part of the answer is energy. Another part is sheer talent. In Angela's case, there is also her Christian faith. She is a prominent evangelical Christian and is, for example, Vice President of the African and Caribbean Evangelical Alliance, for which she has served as a member of the Faith and Nation Inquiry. As a teenage girl, it was her faith that enabled her to transcend the low expectations that her peers and even her teachers had of her. Now she aspires to use the lifting power of the Christian faith in the YMCA. Far from regarding the C in YMCA as an anachronism in a secular organization, she believes that the organization should be proud of its Christian roots. Angela Sarkis is the only black female chief executive of a major charity in Britain. In one sense, this is a matter for pride in her accomplishment, but it is also a matter for shame in its acknowledgement of a glass ceiling for women and ethnic minorities, especially and ironically in a sector committed to diversity. Angela Sarkis has broken through that glass ceiling, and we hope that the hole that she has smashed will enable others to rise to similar positions. But she was first, and we salute her. Mr. Chancellor, on the recommendation of the Senate and of the Council, I present to you Angela Sarkis, that you may confer upon her the degree of Doctor of Laws.
Madam, I make the degree of Doctor of Laws. Many congratulations. Many congratulations.
Good morning, everybody. May I greet the Chancellor, distinguished guests, and students. It's a great honour to be here. It truly is a great honour. Leicester University, I just cannot tell you, was a true foundation stone for my career. Little did I know that when I arrived, I'll just say a couple of years ago, shall I? When I arrived a couple of years ago and joined the School of Social Work, I came with a real passion and a real heart for working amongst communities, and in particular, for working amongst disadvantaged communities. What Leicester University gave me was it fueled my passion, but also gave me a sense of order and discipline in order to do that properly. Well, I hope that I haven't let you down, and I hope I've done that properly. And that leads me on to the next thing, because you're here as students today, and I truly salute and commend you, because it's not been easy to get through your courses and to get thus far. We know how difficult that has been. And the world is, as they say, now your oyster. But there are going to be difficult moments, and moments when you sort of worry about your own futures, when you begin to sort of worry about your own abilities. Now, I want to say to you, you must go out there, you must imagine it, and you must go and achieve it. You must not be afraid to ask for help from those who are perhaps in different positions and are able to help you. Sometimes we're reluctant to ask for help, and we don't grow as a result of that. So I'm encouraging you to go out there and do your best, not only for yourselves, but also for others too. That leads me to my second point, and it's about coaching and mentoring. There are so many young people, unlike yourselves, who've not had the opportunity to be in a place like this, to be honoured in the way that you've been honoured today. And I would encourage and ask you, as you pursue your careers, and I envisage many successors in this room today, and as you do that, do remember that we must keep that veil open for others who are coming behind you, others who will need your support and who will need your encouragement, because that's absolutely critical. Only yesterday I arrived at Leicester and I spent the day visiting Leicester Ymca, and I was just amazed by what was going on, not only in the hostels and the day centres, and I met a number of people, including one young girl who's only 16, and she has already suffered parental breakdown. She's now living in one of our hostels, where she said to me, "This is the first time somebody has actually shown me kindness." Now, this young girl was 16. Now, we mustn't forget, as we go through our careers, that there are people who do need our support and our help. And let's remember that. We must also remember that we must continue to aspire to help to create the kind of society that we as students always dream about. I remember as a student constantly marching in some way or another for some cause or another. I'm absolutely convinced that these dreams don't die with today's students. So do go out there and try and keep those dreams alive. And in closing, I'd like to thank my parents. You've already heard about my background. And I want to say it's absolutely critical to have parents who care and love you, but also parents who help to raise aspirations. And mine certainly did for myself and my sister, who's also here today. So I thank them for that. But most of all, I want to just mention my children, Matthew and Laura, who are also here, because I think it's indicative of all of us today that we should be seeking to raise the bar to support young people who are coming up behind us. And I just hope, Matthew and Laura, that I have been a role model. I aspire to be a role model for both of you, and I certainly aspire to be a role model for all whom I meet in my day-to-day job. Thank you very much indeed.
The remaining graduands in the Faculty of Social Sciences will be presented by the Dean, Professor Jackson.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, for the degree of Master of Science in Educational Research Methods, Georgia Giorgio.
Congratulations. You got it right this time. Yes, that's very good. Well done.
For the degree of Master of Science in Finance, winner of the Best Specialist Master's Student by Distance Learning, Leslie Buick.
Congratulations and well done on your prize.
Paul King.
Congratulations.
Catherine Lee.
Congratulations.
Yu Liang.
Congratulations.
Mikalakis Mikalidis.
Congratulations.
Kefas Yumuyo.
Congratulations.
For the degree of Master of Science in Marketing, Kasim Irshad.
Congratulations.
Andrew McPhail.
Congratulations.
Mohammed Shabir.
Congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Management Studies, Shehzad Ahmed.
Congratulations.
Syed Ali.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Winner of the Most Improved BA Management Studies Student Prize, Matthew Allen.
Congratulations and well done on your prize. Thank you.
Catherine Ansell.
Congratulations.
Emma Barnard.
Congratulations.
Oren Bowman.
Congratulations.
Nicholas Cakebread.
Congratulations.
Christopher Chalk.
Congratulations.
Ravinder Shanoki.
Congratulations.
Peter Christiu.
Congratulations.
Sabida Konjmali.
Congratulations.
Melissa Constantinou.
Congratulations.
Gillian Copeland.
Congratulations.
Thomas Crawford.
Congratulations.
Alpesh Damani.
Congratulations.
Hector Dolan.
Congratulations.
Thomas Edwards.
Congratulations.
Ali Erkan.
Congratulations.
Nicholas G.
Congratulations.
Andrew Gibson.
Congratulations.
Simon Glynn.
Congratulations.
Benjamin Goodwin.
Congratulations.
Michael Gomez.
Congratulations.
Amy Gordon.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Stephanie Rahr.
Congratulations.
Emily Hake.
Congratulations.
Mark Harrison.
Congratulations.
Patrick Heaney.
Congratulations.
Richard Hill.
Congratulations.
Shodan Hugh.
Congratulations.
Bo Ho.
Congratulations.
Mubina Ishmael.
Congratulations.
Amar Jahal.
Congratulations.
Luke Hanna.
Congratulations.
James Leyden.
Congratulations.
Xiaoliang Li.
Congratulations.
Ahmed Malik.
Congratulations.
Yana Matza.
Congratulations.
Neil McCurry.
Congratulations.
Winner of the Best BA in Management Studies Graduate Prize, Michael Miller.
Congratulations and well done on your prize.
Timothy Miller.
Congratulations.
Prayesh Mistry.
Congratulations.
Zara Mistry.
Congratulations.
Ambreen Mogal.
Congratulations.
John Montgomery.
Congratulations.
Ben Murphy.
Congratulations.
Frederick Midsky.
Congratulations.
Julian Case.
Congratulations.
Richard Philpott.
Congratulations.
Anna Pitalis.
Congratulations.
David Potts.
Congratulations.
Roy Reeves.
Congratulations.
Graham Ross.
Congratulations. Well done.
Oliver Seeley.
Congratulations.
Haran Shah.
Congratulations.
Priyal Shah.
Congratulations.
Sujit Singh.
Congratulations.
Katrina Stanley.
Congratulations.
James Stroman.
Congratulations.
Nevnil Sumal.
Congratulations.
Krishna Taylor.
Congratulations.
Kerry Waddingham.
Congratulations.
Pippa Way.
Congratulations.
Matthew Webber.
Congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Educational Studies, Kim Booth.
Congratulations.
Deborah Dickinson.
Congratulations.
Pat Fermer Dunman.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Jane Favargu.
Congratulations.
Ashley Gibson.
Congratulations.
Zoe Halden.
Congratulations.
Louise Headley.
Congratulations.
Edith Lapron.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Tracy Liggett.
Congratulations. Well done.
Nahada Memon.
Congratulations.
Lillian Redding.
Congratulations.
Stella Shannon.
Congratulations.
For the Arts Foundation degree in Educational Studies for Teaching Assistants, Linda Bisley.
Congratulations.
Amanda Brooks.
Congratulations.
Joy Brown.
Congratulations.
Ravinder Chana.
Congratulations.
Sally
Thank you.
Connell.
Congratulations.
Elaine Cotton.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Sally Dickey.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Winner of the Hayes Education Award for Development in the Early Years, Alice Edwards.
Congratulations and well done on your prize.
Deborah Graham.
Congratulations.
Sharon Hallam.
Congratulations.
Gillian Hefferland.
Congratulations.
Nikki Jordan.
Congratulations.
Lucy Kennedy.
Congratulations.
Irene Maddox.
Congratulations.
Sheena Marshall.
Congratulations.
Rahana Mia.
Congratulations.
Madhu Mistry.
Congratulations.
Louise Nixon.
Congratulations.
Sally Powell,
Congratulations.
Sally Ralphs,
Congratulations.
Eleanor Rowe,
Congratulations.
Susan Round,
Congratulations.
Sarah Smith,
Congratulations.
Rachel Southall,
Congratulations.
Catherine Steventon,
Congratulations.
Carolyn Taylor,
Congratulations.
Julie Travers,
Congratulations.
Denise Wheeler,
Congratulations.
Martine White,
Congratulations.
for the Arts Foundation degree in Managing Voluntary and Community Organisations, Janet Harris.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jinesh Purohit,
Congratulations.
Michael Studley,
Congratulations.
Valerie Walbrook,
Congratulations.
for the degree of Master of Business Administration, Emmanuel Atabuaki,
Congratulations.
Michael Bonuedi,
Congratulations.
Caesar Nurokina,
Congratulations. Thank you.
Rexford Osei Obegi,
Congratulations.
Shirley Gan,
Congratulations.
Matthew Boamek,
Congratulations.
Dawn Lafuli,
Congratulations.
for the degree of Master of Business Administration Education Management, Mustafa Shams Kanshir,
Congratulations.
Canis Frederick,
Congratulations.
for the degree of MSc Educational Leadership, Moanan Wu,
Congratulations.
for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Management Studies, Robert Ansell,
Congratulations.
Jasvinder Binning,
Congratulations.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I ask you to admit to the several degrees for which they are presented by my faculty those candidates who are absent.
By the authority of the Senate, I admit those candidates who are absent to the several degrees for which they are presented. The nominee for the award of a University Teaching Fellowship will be presented by the Senior Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Professor Brammer.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you this academic colleague who has been nominated on the recommendation of the Learning and Teaching Committee for the award of a University Teaching Fellowship for the academic year 2007-2008. In recognition for her inspirational teaching in the primary PGCE course over many years and her national contribution to teacher development, Rose Craven Griffiths from the School of Education.
High Sheriff of Rutland, distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. You know, for me, it's always a tremendous pleasure to walk into this great hall on days like this. I always feel a sense of excitement as I open the ceremony. I gaze at this huge ranks of smiling, happy faces on their very special day, and equally at the gallery lined with admiring and proud parents and friends. I know many of you had difficulty getting here today because of problems on the M1, so I've been watching as the hall fills with enthusiastic faces during the ceremony. All this reminds me of the very simple reason why we're actually here together today. It's to celebrate the achievements of a special group of people. You, the graduates, this is your day. But if you'll forgive me, before I go any further, and I'll come back to you in a minute, first of all, there are two very special people here this morning whose own very considerable achievements we have marked with the award of Honorary Degrees. It was a great pleasure as your Chancellor for me this morning to award doctorates of laws to both Angela Sarkis and Sir Michael Bishop. Both of you in turn do us great honour in accepting our degrees this morning, and we welcome you among us. And in your case, Angela, we welcome you back. It's good to have you back. Now, the orators have already deployed their legendary skills in bringing your rich and varied experiences to life for the benefit of all of our graduates here today. And I would say to the graduates, you have two truly exceptional role models here as human beings before you. You're fortunate to be graduating on such a day. But if I may turn back to you now, you're now all alumni of the University of Leicester, something you will be for the very rest of your days, and I congratulate all of you. But what does this mean? What does this rite of passage signify for you as individuals? Where does it lead you? What are the skills that you've acquired either here at Leicester or in many cases via the wonders of the internet and distance learning in places far away from Leicester? What have we equipped you with for your futures? And remember, in asking that question, there's very considerable truth in the oft-quoted line from the American psychologist B.F. Skinner. Education is what survives when what has been learned has been forgotten. And what we hope you have acquired, as well as your special knowledge and discipline in your subject, is the ability, above all, to reason, to think, and to communicate the outputs from those processes to other human beings. What we haven't provided you with is a simple recipe book for success in life. We haven't given you a ready reckoner for all the solutions to the problems you're undoubtedly going to encounter. That, if you like, is entirely up to you. If I could take management studies, for example, and I congratulate those of you today who've received your MBAs and your management studies degrees. Sir Michael's stellar career, I think, is an example to all of you today in management. Despite his splendid launchpad of Mill Hill School, I'm sure Sir Michael will be the first to agree that even with the benefit of hindsight, there is no textbook that could have charted the way for him from those very early days in the 1970s to being the chairman and leader of one of the most successful airlines Britain has ever seen. Perhaps one day, Sir Michael, you might share the secrets for the rest of us in a carefully crafted autobiography, but until then, we will have to just guess. And likewise, the sheer complexity of the intractable problems faced by Angela Sarkis I found quite daunting and, Angela, rather humbling, just simply to read about and then to listen from you and the orators here today. But how can you, the graduates of 2007, muster the resources that you will need to deal with the problems that our two honorary graduates have encountered? That has surely got to come from within you, somewhere deep inside yourselves. And if we've had a key role to play here in Leicester, I think it's been helping draw out of you these skills and learnings that are deeply buried within each and every one of us as a human being. And that's why, if I may, I would single out all of you today who have received degrees in education and the management of education and lifelong learning. I think it'll be your task in future generations to tease out and release the energies and the capabilities in others. And I salute you, for there can be few higher callings in life than to teach the next generation. I myself, in fact, have got a special interest in this whole topic because on Tuesday of this week, the new Secretary of State for the Department of Children, Schools and Families has asked me to lead a year-long review and inquiry into mathematics in primary schools. Because you see, the engineers, the bankers, the scientists of tomorrow are the primary school pupils of today. And we have to somehow help them to wrestle with and grapple with the complexity of this wonderful subject of mathematics. Society, in other words, undervalues those who teach and engage in education only at its peril. But returning to all of you, I congratulate you all once again. Enjoy your day of celebration. You have earned it. You've worked hard. We shall take pride in what you do from now on for the rest of your lives. And above all, I wish you every health and happiness in the years to come. Thank you. I now declare this congregation closed.